back to Pillars of Eternity with Tracks 2. So pool restoration was completed. Now
Elegant yet
see,
understated. I had no idea.
indeed, it is quite a nice pool. All right, so we have been asked by the Chancellor Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay to meet him at the Blackened Barrel, possibly the Burnt Barrel, some sort of barrel.
A place of ruin. It has long been a
Met. Okay, first of all, hasn't been abandoned. Yeah, well, we're here now. Ah, hang on. Backspace? No, S. Stop. That's what I wanted. Right. I did want to do, Stronghold. Palace Messenger leaves. I wanted to switch you.
Our paths shall part.
There we go. And accept. There we are. Let's swap her out for him. Ah, he's ready to level up. Excellent. How about some athletics? And 1 survival, 1 lore. There we are, and he's leveled up with a bunch of despondent blows. Dire blessing. Pillar of faith. Ooh, shiny. Prayer against restraint. Restore moderate endurance. Oops. Warding seal. I like it. And watchful presence. Excellent. Right. We should set his AI.
What?
No. There's his AI. Yes, and use per rest. Thank you.
Hmm?
That should get him. Alright, so if we select everybody. Okay. So basically we have to individually set them all to be aggressive. Right.
Hmm?
No, not you. You can be... yeah, you can be defensive. Oh, buzz off.
How may I help?
You can be defensive as well.
Hey.
You will be aggressive.
Yes?
No, not that button. You will be defensive.
Need something?
Right click it. Right click that. Right click it. Save.
What?
Right click it. And you can be defensive.
Hmm?
There we go. So now we have some guys who will actively... Yep. Who will actively seek out... Yes, that's fine. Who will actively seek out combat, and others who will try to hang back a bit. Which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. I mean... Lord Brynweir, a cruel ruler from the north, has arrived at Stronghold. He helps the king in odds with you concerning the local rebellion. Ah. Right. Dormail. Charred Barrel. There we are.
Indeed.
That's the House of Ill Repute we needed. Greymont Manor. Hadrit House. I'll have to look up Dunwood Row, I guess. I hate having to look things up, but sometimes it's just a matter of I have no idea where I'm going. Alright. Chancellor Warren. Hello, what's on the table? Oil. Okay. Doesn't seem to be stealing, so I'll take it. You sent a missive? No, I didn't. I received a missive. That's not good. You realize that the charred barrel has gone quiet, and turn to see the last of the patrons quickly disappearing through the front door. A moment later, a group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. Oh dear. And it's time to stab some people. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cowl with one hand while keeping the other on a pistol tucked into her belt. You immediately recognize Gathman's captain. Now that the chief have been herded from their pen, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as may be. I remember you. You were with Gathman at the palace. And I you. I'll admit, you seem quite interesting. Alas, duty calls. And what do you want, he asks, stupidly. Oh, I think you know. Gathman has ordered your death, she forces a frown. A shame, really. I admire your exploits, even if only half of them are true. Sadly, I have my orders. Gathman will lose. You should work for me. The man is swine, albeit noble, wealthy swine. Her lip curls in feigned disgust. Were I to do it again, I doubt I'd have taken in with him. But what's done is done, and Lord Gathman is as ruthless as he is arrogant. He'll go to great lengths to avenge a betrayal. What offer to a better life serving an honorable lord? Tempting, but your honor is no match for Gathman's wrath. Okay. Wizard, do us a favor. Nuke the blighters from orbit.
Yep.
Thank you. And do you think you get around them? Now, tell you what. Why don't you go knock him on his carcass?
Lava.
There we go. Wizard. We're out of fireballs. Yep, what is this? Rolling flame. That'll work. Let him have it. Whoa.
What?
Goodbye. More knocking over.
I didn't think any.
Ow. Okay, this is not. Oh, there we go. Durance. I don't suppose you have anything that can be useful here. How about dropping it there? And right, sort of dead here. Well then, let's try that again. Let's load our autosave, see if we can just bribe her. Right. 2,500 copper pieces. Can I make that? I can.
Yes?
No.
What?
You. I want you to lay that, say, there.
Navaru beyond seek.
Excellent. So let's come up here. We'll turn around this time. So that,
Yes?
yeah, you talk with him. You sent a missive? As far as I... No, nothing's changed. There's Gathman. There's Gathman's... Uh-huh. What do you want? Gathman will lose. Simple bribe. Generous sum, it'll put to good use. Can't promise it won't kill you, but now we can walk away. Uh-huh. And... well, that seems to have worked. That was unexpected. It does make the strange reports I received from the grass make more sense in context. Go on. Earl... oh, okay, yeah. Alright, Earl Baedemar has decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathman's activities. Gathman has been hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose we can't say. I'd advise you to take extra precautions at Caed Nua. He may be attempting to place spies or saboteurs within your walls. Be wary. I don't think you've seen the Lord Gathman's endgame yet. He swallows the rest of his ale and gives you a curt nod before heading for the door. Huh. Return to Caed Nua.
Yes?
Yeah. That should wear off eventually, I think. You know, was just just in case, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Now, admittedly, that was a bit expensive, but, better death avoided than a little bit of money. Frankly, I can always spend more money. I can always earn more money. It's not that hard. I run around, I shoot some people, I get more money. It's not terribly difficult. I think I need to go to the church in Deerford Crossing next. Mob and
Few
friendly
repairs, and this keep will be a sight to see.
Uh-huh. Kind of need a new save here. You know, this would explain why the frickin'... Aha. I wouldn't pay, so they set my crops on fire. When my boy tried to stop him, they knocked him over the head. He's alive, but can't think straight no more. Your boy got lucky. My guards, good men both, got put to the sword after they'd surrendered. Paid those thugs what they wanted, but they still took everything I had. There he is. Can I help you with something? We don't need help. We just want you to leave us alone. We want justice. Go on. You sent your men to my farm to collect a crop tax, saying we was overdue. For me, it was a road toll. I've been traveling up and down this way for years, and this is the first I've heard of such a thing. Ah. If this happens again, it's not on my orders. You heard it directly from me. Say we believe you. What about what we've lost? What about my crops? Let's see. Uh-huh. Here, share this amongst yourselves. Generous of you. There you go. Yep, that's Gathman. That's Gathman's trick. Ah, angry mobs. They have a little thorn in every ruler's side. They're good people. Can't blame them for reacting that way. Your subjects are fortunate to have a leader that understands the compassionate side of nobility, but for now they will have to wait. I have news about Lord Gathman. Let's discuss it in the Great Hall, away from curious ears. Well, this isn't good. Meet Marshal Forwin. Hello, Marshal Forwin. Can we step inside? Or do we at least get to sit down? We've sort of been running at speed, so... hello. Let me deal with the people who want to try and kill me first, and then we'll talk to you. Lord Triax. I've received word that Lord Gathman is massing an army of mercenaries near Yenwood Field. It appears a peaceful claim to Caed Nua is no longer possible. No goody. The Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. I am here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides in this dispute. I have a fortress with strong walls. Why not let Gathman come to me? Lord Gathman isn't fool enough to risk tearing down Caed Nua just to kill you. And if you shield yourself behind these walls, he'll have free reign to torment your subjects in the countryside. Great. Figures. Earl Betamar will see you in action against Lord Gathman as a sign that you're unwilling to perform your duties. As Lord of Caed Nua, losing his support will have dire consequences. Taking the fight is the only option. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Gathman will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. Still, I'd not tarry long. Let's talk about the army. Where am I getting my troops? I've sent out a call for volunteers from the lands around Caed Nua. Hopefully people will realize that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gathman's. Any hirelings stationed at Caed Nua will also accompany you to the battle, so I suggest you acquire as many of them as possible. However, most of these men and women have no military experience. Hopefully you can gain additional allies. The Knights of the Crucible, perhaps, or the Dozens. And what special allies do I have available? None has offered their help, I'm afraid. It may be possible to find an ally in Defiance Bay among the Knights of the Crucible, the Dozens, or if you're truly desperate, House Dominel. I've also heard rumors of a force of Ritsarans currently in the White March. If you find your way that far north, perhaps you can sway some of them to join our cause. And the regular troops? Too green, too few. Go up against Gathman now, losses will be heavy. However, victory is still possible. We need to recruit veteran troops. I know of a company or two of veterans that would be willing to join us for a bit of coin. I'd say 10,000 coppers should cover the expenses. I don't have that much money at the moment. That's all for now. Earl won't officially legitimize the claim. Why? Delicate situation. Legally, his claim is just, and he knows it. Stripping land and title from a noble family is quite dangerous, perhaps more so than killing the man outright. With Gathman dead, the Earl need only need worry about blood vengeance from family members that actually cared for Lord Gathman. Those, if court gossip is to be believed, are few and far between. Losing a family claim to land and title, though, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies, not to mention the unease it causes amongst the other nobles. Wars are started for less. Great. No, if Gathman is to be denied, it will be you who must prove your legitimacy to the Earl and all others who would dispute your claims. This is what means to be noble in the Deerwood. Farewell. Huh. Alright, save me in here because I don't know what the tiny angry man wants to talk about, so... Heard a lot about you, Lord Triax. You seem like a man who knows how to get results. I have a matter I'd like to discuss with you if you'll hear me out. I would urge caution, my lord. Lord Bringwigar has gained a reputation as a man of brutal temperament. Some would call him cruel. You hear the steward's soft-spoken words within your head. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. As ruler of Caed Nua, I'm sure you've seen your share of troublemakers, people determined to tear you down so you can share in their misery. I've had a few incidents on my land. Rabble-rousing peasants, you see. Shameful as it is, they've gotten somewhat out of hand, refusing to work, threatening my guards, spouting this nonsense about unfair treatment. It's not as if I don't pay them. In any case, I fear they won't back down. This situation will only get worse if I don't put an end to it. Things may get a little messy. I thought it best to consult you on the matter first. What exactly have these peasants been saying? Oh, the usual, that they don't enjoy the benefits of their labor. They are treated too harshly, they're lazy, my lord, that's all. I have other questions. I'd like a moment to discuss this with my people. Aloth, I need you to travel to Brynwigger's Keep. Warn the people. I shall act quickly. Motion for your guest to return. I don't approve of your brutal tactics, but I'll turn a blind eye on this one occasion. Now leave. Brynwigger opens his mouth to protest, but thinks better of it. He bows curtly, then turns to leave, shaking his head. There we go. Of course, now we need to acquire additional tactical support. He's busy. There we are. Right. Aloth is assigned near the depths. Buggered off. The Western Barbican is basically waiting for us to turn up. And we're completely out of money, and we need to hire some recruits. Tell you what. Let's find the stairs. And then we will head downstairs. Because, well...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Basically, we need to explore the ruins underneath the place, and we need some more money, so I'll bet we can manage to... you must be the
Well
dungeon
met, friend.
master. Greetings, my lord. I'm here to maintain the cells for you. Should you take any prisoners in your travels, I'll make sure they are tended to as you see fit. Nobody in here right now, but I'm sure you'll change that soon enough. I like that guy. Right. Nice. These are actually surprisingly nice cells. I'm whistling a little bit. I apologize for that. I know it might hurt your ears. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'll be right back. Right, excuse me. I am back. Alright, so let's see what else is hanging about here. Hello, we seem to have missed some loot last time. Oh, that can go straight into the stash. Right. Hello? What's over here? What's over here, and can we even get there? Yeah. I don't remember these guys. Oh, Zorbs, okay. And you? Adra. Healing hands. Hello. Yeah, baby. Right. Restore light endurance 3 times per rest. Yeah. There we go. So now he should be able to. How do we use items? Ah, like that. Sweet.
Hmm?
Alright. Gonna move on. These guys don't have the resting bonus, and hang on, there's another room in here.
Here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Caed Nua, the great Engwithan king. Well, up here this is all Adiran, of course. But should we descend far enough, we will find some real history.
Indeed.
To uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after. Gabranos, a powerful mage and a dedicated scholar. A keeper of lore, just as I mean to be.
Aha.
He was in possession of the Tanvi Oratoa, or whatever form of it preceded the one we know. I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name. Scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. He must have held the words in high regard. Or perhaps he was even the author.
You sound very impressed. They say he held power over the elements, Kainikov's, but I'm more interested in his writing. He was a prolific author. I haven't been able to translate everything, but I've seen enough to know that he traveled far and wide. If only we could have met him, what wisdom he could share, but we can follow his example and strive to learn from those around us, improve upon it. Let's start
If
looking
my
then.
sources are correct, Gabranos will have brought the text with him. It will probably be within a library, or a tomb perhaps. It tends to be one of the two. Let's be off.
Indeed. Let us. So, endless paths, huh? Well, doesn't seem to be anything here, so let's go this way. Hopefully the endless paths are not that endless, and, because frankly, it'd be just my luck to turn back up and... Oh, we don't have our wizard. Alright, we'll have to do this the hard way. Back up. Whoa, that's a worm. Okay. Excuse me. Do you chaps want to get involved? No, wrong button. Yes. Okay. Attack. Thank you.
Let's burn!
Right. Can we just all smack this thing? There we go. Hit as hard as you can get. I don't think we're gonna be able to knock it off its feet, but it's worth a shot.
Crave.
Right. Enemies? No. Hello. What's back here? Actually, somebody go... Ooh, Wormwing. Nope, all you had were shields and spears. This crooked effigy has been cobbled together with logs, scaled hides, and bones. A human skull adorns the top. Oh, delightful. Excuse me. What on earth is a wyvern's wing for when it's at home? Potions? Potion of Eldritch Aim. Bulwark. Level 3. And level 4. Potion of Power, Mirrored Image. Huh. And if we were to say... No, not those. If we were to say enchant you, so we could set it for Beast Slaying, Primordial Slaying, Spirit Slaying, or Vessel Slaying, but we don't have any Binding Copper. Alright.
Hmm?
Ooh, hello. Another worm. There we go. Nothing like having artillery. Ow, support. Do you want to stop? Just Stabbing man. Right. Thank you. Let's go this way. Aha! Lockpicks. This Zorp is lying in a corner of the chamber. Its ribs show starkly beneath its scaly hide, and its breathing is labored, each whistling breath causing obvious discomfort. Doesn't seem to be reacting to your presence. Examine the Zorp. You look the creature over. There's a strange discoloration on its skin in several places, but you cannot see anything that would inform you of what ails the Zorp. Well, let's put it out of its misery. The Zorp barely makes a sound. There's a muted, wet gurgle, then the creature lies still, blood pooling beneath a withered body. Soon enough, its eyes are glassy, empty of life. Heravius leans over and examines the Zorp's lifeless body. A merciful decision. The poor creature was beyond saving. He looks at you and solemnly nods. And this? Goldrachu. Ah. And some booze. Okay. Right. Let's go out this way. That's a Zorp with some stuff on it, but it's the same as all the other Zorps. Rapidly stab it, and then let's go kill that guy. Yes, kills it. Kills its guard. There we go. Okay. And that's some gold. Curled against the inside of this broken shell is a tiny white shape. Only when a tiny toothed maw opens to let out a frightened squeak is it clear that this is a small worm recently hatched. Pick up the worm. There we go. Take that. Check these bodies because, aha, Zorp tongue. Oop, more worm.
Brave thou Philok
Yep. Shoots the nuts out of it. Aha! There we go. And another worm wing. These cracked eggshells are leathery but brittle. Most of them have been trampled into fine dust stamped with tiny clawed footprints. Right. So that's some down, but there's still some of this level too. Stabbing.
My mind.
And let's. Yeah. Stab it good. Right. Ah. There we go. That. Check these bodies. Nothing. As I honestly expect. Let's check over here.
Onward!
Hey, look, more
Brave thou.
Right. That. Apparently one-shot it, which is hilarious. Yeah, I'm basically letting her go on autopilot because I don't know how to use her abilities. Computer's more likely to figure it out. Computer's much more likely to know, so. What's in here? More stuff's over here. We'll go check that chamber out in a second. Hello. Everybody over here. Oh, hello. This is, possibly not good. Zorp High Priest, stepping into the chamber, you are assailed by a cacophony of screeches, growls, and barks. Blood-spattered Zorp stands in frenetic leaping motions. To one side, as Zorp plunges its hand into a bucket teeming with blood to daub patterns onto others eager to join the rites. At the far end of the room, one Zorp, wearing the long skull of a young drake and vibrant feathers, shakes a staff towards the gathered Zorps, screeching and clicking. The High Priest suddenly raises the staff above his head, shrieking with renewed vigor. He swings the staff downward to point it at the pit, and then at you. I think we've just been invited to participate. You think? Right. Let him have it. There we go.
Reif dal Philothili.
Right. Head this way. Take them one at a time if you can. Right. You two. Kill that guy. Kill those guys. You.
Yes?
Knock him off his feet. There we go. Oh. You. Help him.
Yes?
Oh, wait. Better idea. Now help him. You three. Give him a smacking. You guys attack there.
My thoughts were dull.
You finish that off.
Following your lead.
There we got him. You guys.
A light.
Smack. Just keep smacking him, basically. See if we
Yes?
can knock him off his feet. You wanna move over? Boom! Flat. There we go. And you. Hello. What's this? Sword quarterstaff. Aha. Cool.
Indeed.
These guys. More Zorp tongues. What about over here? Surprisingly, yes, more tongues. What do you guys want? Lost spirits? Want what? Right, okay. Blood spilled from this bucket seems to have eaten into the stone. The rope tied to the bucket looks long enough to descend into the pit. Okay. Bucket is filled with blood and gives off an acrid stench. You recognize it as Motgasteers, a powerful poison. Interesting. Alright, let's step over here and see what horrible things await us in the pit. This wide pit descends into a grim darkness. You hear the whistling howl of wind and from time to time hot gusts of air tug at your clothing. Let's back up a second. And I want to save the game in case we die, because that would be awkward. Use the grappling hook to descend into the pit. Take the grappling hook from your pack. Tie it off neatly around one of the heavy stone blocks surrounding the pit. A few hard tugs suggest that the rope will hold fast. Keeping a firm grip on the firm hold on the rope, you begin your descent into the darkness. Soon the edge of the pit is far above your head, and you can hear only the creak of the rope and your own breaths. Soon enough, however, you see another source of light far below. Past the dangling end of the rope, you can see a dimly lit room. At the center of which is a circular stone pool. The pool is filled with blood, and even at this distance, you can pick out various limbs and mangled bodies, largely Zorp in nature. The tunnel bored into stone ends a ways above the chamber below, and your rope extends no further. Let's drop. Bracing yourself for the landing, you loosen your hold, dropping down the remaining distance to land within the pool of blood with a noisy splash. The thick, murky waters hinder your swimming, threatening to pull you down into the unseen depths of this grim pit. But at last you crest the surface and pull yourself up and over the brim to find yourself at the edge of a reeking, sludgy mixture of blood and limbs. This is pretty horrifying. I like it. This basically, I think that pretty limbs and yeah. Okay. Zorp tongue, agates. Interesting. What is this? Corpse draped over the edge of the pool is contorted in the throes of what must have been his final agony. Rotting skeletal hands still clutched towards his throat.
Yes?
Zorp tongue, thank you.
Indeed.
Let's head over here. And silver lusk. Okay, so 3 copper every one of those we pick up. Anything here? That's a big dragon. Or drake. Step out here. At the edge of this expansive chamber, encircled by a jabbering host of Zorps, stands a massive reptilian creature. Its snout is spattered with the bloody remnants of a recent meal, goblets of flesh still speared on crooked fangs. The Zorps shift anxiously, looking up expectantly as the drake as the beast stretches its leathery wings in challenge, brushing the pillars to either side. Yes, yes, more sacrifice. Come here, human. Be honored. You speak. The drake stamps one clawed foot upon the ground. I speak, and stone shakes. I speak, and lizards bring gold. I speak, and yet eat well. Yes, I speak. These Zorp sacrifice to you. Are you the master below? Master below is below. Sacrifice is not very smart. You think you see a section of the drake's scaled chest begin to glow orange as it laughs. Master made me lord here. Here I am king. Flames gout from its nostrils and gaping jaws. I am god of fire and gold. And that's when a fight started. Attack! Wow! There's a lot of foes here. Excuse me. Think you can put him on the ground?
Yes?
I'm gonna guess no, but it's worth a shot. Currently attacking a foe. Yeah, we got it. We're paralyzed. Well, he's not.
Life still.
He's barely in. Wait. Uh-huh. Alright. Well, I only have one thing to say. Time to reload. Excuse me, did I not load the... Yeah, I saved it up there. Alright, well, we're gonna take the long way round. And by long way, I mean any path that's not that one. Although I suspect that may be the only way through there. So...
Of course.
I'm gonna step back out into this chamber. And say farewell, because this is run over time. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.